Now on to the latest development in inter-Korean relations. A group of South Korean government officials and engineers crossed the border into North Korea earlier Tuesday to prepare for a second round of inter-Korean talks set to take place on Wednesday in Gaeseong.
Our Unification Ministry correspondent Hwang Sung-hee has the details on what we can expect from tomorrow's meeting.
Preparations are well underway for the second round of working-level talks between the two Koreas scheduled for Wednesday in the North Korean border town of Gaeseong. Seoul's Unification Ministry announced Tuesday that 8 government officials and 17 engineers are setting up the venue and checking communication and power lines at the joint business park. This is the first time that South Korean personnel have been granted access into the border town since the departure of the last remaining group of South Koreans 2 months ago. Operations at the Gaeseong Industrial Complex came to a halt in April after the North pulled out all North Korean workers amid an escalation in inter-Korean tensions. The talks are a follow-up to discussions held over the weekend, where the two Koreas agreed in principle to reopen their jointly run factory zone in the north. However, although the two sides have agreed to resume operations at the joint business park, Seoul has made it clear that the factories at the complex will not start running again until North Korea meets certain preconditions. At the upcoming meeting, the two Koreas are expected to tackle more complicated issues, such as securing safeguard measures against future suspension of operations. South Korea is expected to propose that foreign companies be invited to build factories in the business park, which experts say will make it harder for the North to unilaterally shut it down in the future. Meanwhile, South Korean companies with factories in Gaeseong will also cross the border on Wednesday to inspect the conditions of their facilities there. Hwang Sung-hee, Arirang News.